Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Gabe, and welcome to a newly created YouTube channel called TheBagGuy. So, my inspiration for creating this channel was bags. One thing I've noticed here, we are starting to really pay attention to fashion. It's for anything from our shoes, shoelaces, to our watches. And so one of the biggest things I have started realizing about myself is I like a good bag. Whether it's a briefcase, it's a sling bag, backpack, a tote. I like a good manly bag, and I can now start understanding why women like purses. So my channel is going to be dedicated to everything bags and accessories. So one of my favorite brands of bags is Tumi. Tumi makes everything from iPhone cases to suitcases, and I have been a Tumi buyer for the last 6 years, and I have recently started noticing that my spending habits have increased while I'm buying there. So one of the things I noticed that every year they revamp their lines, and that's what I love about Tumi, is they'll come back and they'll say, hey, this is a product we had, it sold well, how are we going to make it better for next year? So very first YouTube video, what we are going to be reviewing today is the Alpha Bravo Monterey Sling. And I'm very fortunate enough right here to have last year's model, the 2014, and this year's model, the 2015. Now, quick overview of what you can expect from my channel. This is not a channel to tell you should go out and buy this. This is a channel that's going to be more informational on what's the difference between this bag last year, what's the difference versus the bag this year, and help you make the decision of should you buy this bag. It is ultimately going to be your choice, as it is for me. And at the end of each video, I'll let you know, hey, if I'm going to keep the bag or if I'm going to return it. So, without further ado, this is this year's 2015 Tumi Alpha Bravo Monterey Sling. It retails for $275, and it comes in 5 colors: navy, blue, moss, green, hickory, which is black, gray and camouflage, and this is the color they call anthracite. I know a lot of you guys may say $275 is a lot of money, but to some of you guys, you may be looking for a good everyday sling bag to carry your stuff in around town. Me, I'm always switching between a backpack, a sling, a briefcase, even a tote. And it just depends on how much stuff I need to take into the office that day. One thing I can say immediately when looking at this bag here is you can tell the bag is beautiful. I love the anthracite color. I love how they highlight it in the browns. Well, this is almost a brownish gray, to accent it with the silver bronze. I mean, it automatically stands out. This is more of a kind of a business casual bag. I mean, you can wear it around, hey, if you're out on, you're going down, to catch a couple of drinks with your buddies or whatever, if you got on jeans and t-shirts. But for me, this bag here is more of a business casual. If I have on, a nice cardigan or sweater and some slacks, this is something that I definitely would accessorize with. So some of the features of the 2015 version are definitely, it has a side pocket here, which is waterproof, so it allows you to put in a great umbrella or, hey, a selfie stick or whatever. But you can see as far as my hand, it goes past my wrist. So this is a pretty deep pocket here. There's also another side pocket here, which has a few dividers here, and it has a key strap to keep track of your keys. You can throw in some loose change, pins, battery charger, whatever you need. For me, wanting to keep things, I always have my iPad pretty much on me. And I love it that there's this spacious pocket in the back here that allows you to, it's almost big enough just to slide in your iPad. I know a lot of people are thinking about going to from maybe the iPad Air 2 to the iPad Pro. I don't know if this is going to be big enough to fit that. So when that Pro comes out, and hopefully a couple of months, definitely I'll be able to come back and say, hey, would it slide in here and fit? But for right now, I know the iPad Air 2 with a keyboard attachment to it would definitely fit here. You have also other space here for maybe, a notebook, whatever else you need here. There's also a side pocket here for a quick stash of a cell phone, whatever you need. Easy access. And on the inside, one of my favorite parts. Look at all that space there. There's definitely a lot of space to put whatever you need. I've even had it sometime where I've had a pair of Beats headphones, my notebook, I've had a water bottle. And one of the great things that I love on the inside, there's a hidden pocket back here. And this is not Tumi's RFID pocket. And if you know anything about Tumi, they're really branding in. It's a red pocket that has an RFID shielding, so you can keep your credit cards, your passport, and that have those RFID chips, and nobody can steal your information. This bag, it doesn't have it. But there's another bag in here, another pocket in here that you can actually slide in your passport or any sensitive information. Because hey, let's say if you're on a subway, maybe it's crowded, somebody slides into your bag, they're still going to have to get back here and get to that sensitive information that you want to keep in here. Of course, every bag always has their Tumi tracer. Tumi has a system that allows you to, if your bag is lost or stolen, you can register this, and hopefully that person's honest enough that they will actually return your bag. Another feature I really like is name tag, accented name tag. You can also get your name in monogrammed, and the material is very easy to clean. Another feature that I love about this here is the rotary, the strap slider. So you can adjust it to the contouring of your body. So if you have a thin waist, I don't know too many people that have a waist that thin, you can slide it in and make it fit tighter to your body. Definitely like this bag. It's very easy to clean. Like I said, I love the brown colors and everything. It's a bag that you get noticed. People like the bag. I've had a few people come up and ask me, say, hey, where'd you get that bag from? And me, myself, I'm in cybersecurity, so you can call me a geek or whatever. I'm always carrying a lot of gadgets and gadgets. I've got a cell phone, I've got my iPod, I've got my headphones, I've got my iPad, I've got a notebook, I've got a battery charger. I may even have a camera. But it's me always with my electronic gear that I'm carrying. This definitely works a lot for me, especially if you're in the gym a lot. And you can put in your protein powders, your mixes, your water bottle, snacks. This is definitely a bag that, like I said, for me, it's not a bag that I'm going to wear around town every day, but this is a bag if I had a nice cardigan or something, if I'm going out and I want to switch up from a, just a regular black bag that I would wear. So we're going to move on a little bit here, and we're going to go to this is the 2014 version. So this is the very first one I had. And you can see here, features are going to be pretty much the same. So what Tumi up from the 2014 to the 2015 version, they added the side pocket here. There is no side pocket. They, of course, made this waterproof pocket a lot bigger. So I want to say it's roughly, I'm going to go hold them side by side here. And you can kind of see that it's an inch or two bigger. This bag is definitely bigger itself. So holding them here, you can see the size difference. So there also is no inside pocket here. So of course, you can, if you got some sensitive information, I'd say keeping it in this back portion. Now, as far as the back pockets, they're pretty much the same size for me because my iPad with a keyboard, I am able to still fit it in without a problem. It fits in a little easier in the 2015 version. The 2014 version, it's snug, but it works for me. One of the things, the differences that I have definitely noticed between the 2014 and the 2015 version here is, with the bag being smaller, I'm going to show you, this is, I think, I was at a Tumi store, and one of the sales representatives told me, hey, they've been having calls to say, why isn't the 2015 version selling more than the 2014 version? And I kind of immediately knew right off the bat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you, it's always a difference for me in how comfortable the bag is. You know, the bag can be the bag can look the best in the world, but if it does not have, you know, style, form, and most of all, comfortability, then it's not going to be for me. So this is the 2014 version here. I'm going to put it on. And I think this is the major flaw that's holding this bag back from being sold. I mean, Tumi upgraded. They gave me a bigger pocket. They gave me the side pocket. They gave me the inside pocket. More space in the bag. Loved it. But immediately when I put it on, I noticed something here. So, wearing the bag here. I'm going to turn around and let you guys see it. Okay. One thing I noticed here is this bag, I kind of want my bag to sit here. So I can kind of feel it, want it here. So one of the things I noticed here is that this is now, from the 2014 version, this is a metal clasp here. You can see it here, that was a padded leather clasp. Okay. That isn't the feature I think that's holding this bag back to me. This is a update for, or note for your 2016 version of this bag. You gave me, the strap here is metal now. Right here, I have a kind of a, you know, thick midsection. So I'm not going to be able to slide this in anymore. And I can loosen the strap here a little bit. While I'm sitting here, and if this bag is full, this is cutting into my side. There's no way I can turn this. So I've tried it and I took it out a night on the town. When I had a few items here, this keeps cutting in my side. It's reminding me that, hey, you have a bag on your back. You got a bag on your back. And I'm just kind of like in my side here, like always touching it, moving and trying to adjust it. This is the 2014 version. Put it here. As you can kind of see, there's that metal strap that leather strap right here. I have the bag where I wanted to. Now this bag does not have the slider, but it has a rotary turn key here, which contours to your body. So right now, I don't even feel the bag here. Of course, I know I have a bag on, but I don't feel it. So, and I've loaded this bag. This is my bag here. I've loaded it down. So one of the things that you can kind of see from the back here, and I think this is the major flaw which is causing a lot of these bags to be brought back and not sold, is understand that you guys told me that you upped it from last year to say, hey, let's add it to maybe contour to their waist. But if you were going to do this, I would have rather that you would have kept a rotary turn system here for me to let it contour to my body. Because by making this bag just a few centimeters or inch bigger, you widen the straps here. By widening the straps, these now cut into my neck. So they cut into my neck and it doesn't contour to my body. It kind of feels unnatural. So my overall choice, even though I own both of them, I'm going to send this one back and keep my 2014 version. And hopefully for me that Tumi will release a 2016 version with some of the changes. What I would improve, if you guys are going to go out and spend your money on this bag, I would say make weight. If you have $275, wait, because you're definitely going to always still feel it there. Now, hey, maybe you only want to wear this bag one night a week or one day a month. I don't have that type of money. So this is a bag that I normally wear this. When I come home from work and I put up my backpack and I head out, this is the bag I transition into because it's easy to put on and put off. I can go to a bar with some buddies, or I can hang out and go to a game or whatever. This is a very easy bag for me. And it's very comfortable. It does not let me know that, hey, I'm wearing it. So what I would say is, if you can find the 2014 version. So I found it in several places online. One of the major places I found it is Amazon. But Amazon will tell you, hey, there's a new updated version of the bag. You want the 2014 version. It's going to still say the Tumi Alpha Bravo Monterey Sling if you have the money. And I think these are even discounted now. And you'll notice right off the bat, if it's a 2014 or a 2015, it's by the name tag system. Most of the 2015 is a leather strap here. The 2014s, this is a this is a metal strap here. So you'll know right off the bat what it is. So Tumi, if you're listening, and hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to sell more of these bags, especially to a person like me who loves your products, I would keep all the features that you put in this bag, but what I would do is take this strap back from the 2014 version, make it smaller here, put a leather padding here, and add a rotary turn system here. Also, what I would end up doing, this pocket here, the inside pocket, make that into a RFID pocket, which I can store my documents, because I've been to Europe, and I love carrying this bag around when we were just walking around. But one of my biggest gripes until I saw this bag was, wow, I wish it had another secret pocket on the inside. You gave me everything I wanted, but you took the key features from this bag and you didn't transition the comfort into this bag. So, like I said, for me, I'm definitely going to keep my 2014 version. This is definitely going to be going back. I would love to keep this bag, and I've tried wearing it out 2 to 3 times, and every time I'm reminded that, hey, got a bag on, it's cutting into my side, it's cutting into my neck, and I'm just saying, hey, when I put this bag on, I don't feel it at all. So that is, oh, sorry, there's one other thing here. My girlfriend calls this a limp feature. I understand that this is made of ballistic nylon, and this is also made of anthracite, which I think is a ballistic nylon. I'm not 100% sure. But one thing that we do know here is, you can see how I am just holding the bag here. There's nothing in this bag. This bag holds its form. The 2014 version didn't. So when I'm in the Tumi stores, I'm looking at the hickory, and I'm looking at the navy and the moss. They all are still holding their forms. So that's also something else that I would add into me, is the 2016 version. All of the bags hold their form, add a little bit more stiffness to them like you did in the 2015 version. Bring back the 2014's closer strap here, and with the padded leather shoulder pad. Keep the sliding turn system. Add a rotary add a rotary hook here that can contour to your body, and make the RFID add the RFID pocket in. So thank you guys for definitely watching my video. I'm gonna try to as many bags as I can get in, or even my own bags that I have now. I've got quite a few. Definitely gonna review them for you, and hopefully it'll help you make your decision if you're looking for a great bag, or if you're looking for, hey, you just want to keep adding to your collection, or even if you were thinking about just buying this Tumi bag, and you say, hey, you know what, I may wait, or I may look now for another bag. So I'm Gabe the Bag Guy. I'll see you next time.